Hi everybody, it's Colette. I wanted to share with you today this wonderful mural. Our city council person, Antonio Brown, asked me to represent the community for the ribbon cutting. The name of the mural is The Seeds That Are Planted. It's one of the largest murals in the city. It's over 5,000 square feet, and it's definitely one of the largest here on the west side. Anyway, you can find the mural at 537 Joseph Boone Blvd, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
Wow. Thank you, because I am here representing the NPU as vice chair of NPUL, but more important than representing the NPU, I'm representing the residents of English Avenue and Vine City. I'm so pleased with this mural. As a student of the ITC, the Interdenominational Theological Center, this mural speaks to me on a soul level. We teach at the ITC that you are a seed of a seed of a seed of a seed, so that all the possibilities reside in you. What particularly speaks to me about this mural is if you look at the end, the young man on the end is a tree. His face embodies a tree. At the ITC, we understand that, and we honor and venerate our ancestors. And we understand that they are always present to inspire. So we're not standing on the shoulders of greatness, because honestly, I think that the West Side is sacred ground, right? We often confuse. We think that Martin Luther King built Atlanta. He did not. Atlanta built Martin Luther King. Beginning in 1906 with the race riots, when all of Black Atlanta came over to the West Side for protection. So the NAACP, part of their efforts were born out of the city of Atlanta and the work of W.E.B. Du Bois. So when we think of Martin Luther King, or we think of Boone, and when we think of Ivory, we know that they were the seed of a seed of a seed. So the question is, and I have to piggyback off of what my sister said, how do you harvest your crop, right? What is your harvest? And I so appreciate what you said, because on the West Side, we get it confused. Y'all know at the city, y'all dog NPUL out. The truth don't care who tell it, like my grandfather used to say. The truth don't care who tell it. So what we have to learn to do is to attack problems and not people. And this relationship that you just exhibited to us is when we know how to attack a problem and not a person. We can look at that dove that he painted, which symbolizes peace, and accept its true meaning. And in closing, I had a moment to speak to the artist, and I told him, I get it. I get it. He was a fan of he's a self-taught artist. I know that's incredible, right? I think in his bio, I read that he started out a business major and taught himself how to paint, and that he is a student of Salvador Dali. And if anybody is familiar with Salvador Dali, Miss Love, I'm sure she is, he was a surrealist painter. And in surrealism, you take reality and you meld it into your wildest dream. So my wildest dream for the West Side of Atlanta is that we actually achieve the beloved community, and that it becomes for us more than just a tagline, more than just a saying that we co-opt. and that we put to use the wildest dreams of our ancestors and accept the fact that we are a seed of a seed of a seed of a seed. Thank you, and Ashe.